Yo, yo, my sovereigns, what up? This is Boba Fett,
Bubba Fett, Bubba Fett, Bubba Fett.
uncensored on the internet, with episode 85 of Splinterlands 101. Joining us, as usual, co-hosts of the show, the finest gentleman who ever lived, Matt Clark.
And here's Matt Clark. He's one of the finest gentlemen that ever lived.
Howdy, howdy.
The man behind the Pouffet Poussey, Geotrix.
And Pouffet Pousse.
What up? And did you see Aftersound commented on our last video on YouTube, though, not on Hive? He's good to see the face behind that in-game name. Do you remember he cracked up on his stream when he read your name out?
And Pouffet Pousse. Well played. You made me read it out loud. Please redeem your username for the town hall. Well played. Well played.
Oh, wow. I'm so slow. I thought he was referring to Rogue, but this whole time. Wow.
Well, he knows
okay.
Rogue because Rogue's been on podcasts with him. So
Yeah. I hadn't
yeah.
put the pieces together. And yeah, it's just clicked to me right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Because after your introduction, I played a short clip from that where he reads your name and laughs.
Yes.
So
yes.
each of us have a little snippet after our names. So I'm guessing you've never watched our show before.
I have. I think I have.
So in pre-chat, we're talking about some of the things that came up in Town Hall, and we slightly digressed onto the SPS side of things with the announcement that GLX, all that can now be used to purchase credits. And we got onto getting money into the game, PayPal instantly you can buy credits and stuff. My latest easiest thing that works for me now is just simply buying LTC because it has the absolute cheapest fees, and then just buying DEC or SPS with my LTC. In the past, I used to send money to CoinSpot, buy Hive on CoinSpot, send it to Hive, then from Hive send it to TrivalDex. On TrivalDex, I'd buy SPS, and every step along the way, someone's taking their little slice. So
Yeah.
on the Crow app, it doesn't cost or anything there's no fees to buy on the app. So just buy LTC and then buy. If you use ADA, it's instant. So if you get massive FUD when you're doing crypto transfers, waiting for it to go through, sitting there having a panic attack until it actually shows up in your wallet or in your account. ADA is instant, but ADA's fees are higher. So LTC, cheapest fees, but it takes about 2 minutes, which is okay. You can have a 2-minute panic attack, no problem.
To be fair, I just sent Ada to get some DEC 2 days ago to buy plots of Crypto Eater, and it actually took more than 2 minutes.
Oh, really? With
Yeah,
Ada?
yeah.
Wow.
I don't think it
Okay.
had anything to do with Ada though. It was just because it has to go through a process, because it's just Ada, and then it's I think it goes to the swap hive and then swaps it into DEC. So it all takes time, and yeah, so it took a few minutes actually, but it worked,
Wow.
and
So
it was safe. So
LTC is probably the go then.
probably.
But one thing was, that the old saying, not your keys, not your crypto. That gets me with the SPS. Because on the Crow app, which is crypto.com, sure all UFC fans out there would have heard of crypto.com. It's probably one of the biggest exchange in Australia. They have SPS. So I can buy SPS on Crow, right? But I can't send it to the game. I don't have an SPS wallet address. And likewise, I cannot send my SPS from the game to Crow.
Mm.
Because before I figured that out, I actually bought a bunch of SPS on Crow, and then I spent like an hour trying to figure out where's my wallet. And I asked in Splinterlands, like, no, you can't do that. You don't have one. So then the SPS that I bought, I had to sell that for LTC and then use my LTC to buy SPS. So why do we not have an SPS wallet? Like, why can I not send SPS from one wallet into my game, or likewise withdraw it to the exchange which accepts SPS?
My crystal ball. Hold on. I need a few.
So yeah, like, what's the deal with that? Why can't we do that? Should be able to. The exchange does SPS. I can buy SPS. I can sell SPS on Crow, but I cannot send it to the game and I cannot withdraw SPS from the game.
I've tried as well.
So, not my keys, not my SPS.
I'd say so. You sure it's the same token?
Yeah, definitely. It actually says
Yeah.
Splinter Shards. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Don't know. I do know that when you're talking about exchanging, sending a transfer, I remember in 2016, I had to wait 18 hours for a Bitcoin transaction to go through. I was moving money into Steam and it was 5 Bitcoin. So that was a nerve-wracking experience. It was about 48 grand or something at the time, US dollars. And I'm just 18 hours waiting for that to complete.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That would have
It
been
landed.
the worst
We
sleep
got there in
ever.
the end, but yeah.
I remember
or no
once
sleep.
Kurt was telling me a story years and years ago, like probably a couple $100 Bitcoin days. And I can't remember if it was Binance or BTC, but it was like a big one. He moved a lot of Bitcoin across, and it never arrived. And when he tried to find out what happened by talking to their support or admins or whatever, his transaction was held as a suspicious transaction. So the exchange itself didn't let the transfer, and they just held onto his Bitcoin.
Wow.
And he couldn't get it. Like, they just, after a while, they just stopped responding to his emails, the
Oh, wow.
support. And it was like years later, when Bitcoin's worth something, he was in some forum or some chat group or room or whatever, and he was talking to people. It was like a crypto-based one, and he was telling his story about this exchange and what a bunch of scammers they are. And some admin in the chat forum that he was in said that he was also an admin from this exchange, and he asked him to what's going on, and they went private, and he sorted it out, and he got his Bitcoin like years
Wow.
later.
Awesome.
But just the fact the exchange could do that, they just said, no, this looks suspicious. No, we'll just take that.
Yeah, if it's suspicious, you just refund it. I mean, it's different. It's difficult with crypto because you can have different wallet addresses and the like, and they might not have the keys to the, yeah. But still, that's terrible.
Yeah, and it wasn't just a couple of Bitcoin; it was a big amount, So, but yeah, years later, he got it back. So, yeah, and just happened to be in the right
Happened to.
chat room at the right time. Yeah, he'd given up on
just a
it.
coincidence.
He'd written it off as a learning experience, and never used that exchange again. Yeah, but there you go.
Crazy.
Wow.
So bleating
So-
helplessly on the internet can occasionally help.
Yes, yes.
Screaming into the void,
So-
and sometimes it answers.
Is your land and cards unlocked yet?
No, but I'm getting close. I'm less worried about timing now because it's so. I think I'm down to about 9 days,
Okay.
and it's not even out on Mav's server yet. So
Things have
I
been
should be
pushed.
good.
The things
I
have
have-
been pushed a little.
I have been considering the possibility of moving one of my regions to an alt and maybe running it as 2 different regions because yeah, I probably won't do this, but things like if you've got a castle, you get the title, whatever it is, that gives you 25%. Because I have 2 castles, it's pointless having them both on the same account. So theoretically, if I had another, might be worth just moving the castle across, but I don't think I'll bother. I mean, if it's only a boost to ranked battle rewards, and most of my good cards are going on land, and I'm I don't make that much battling. And if I was doing it through an alt, it would be some scholar or automating it, and that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. I expect Wild will be bot free before too long with the direction everything's going. We'll have to wait and see. We've got 7.7 days. I'll be fine. One thing I did want to raise was an idea I had during Town Hall and raised in Town Hall, and Rondon said, yes, that's great, I'm going to push this. Was asymmetric challenges. So I noticed watching streamers that if somebody sends them a challenge, they've got to kind of block their screen so that there's no sniping. I think what would be a much better way to do it is, say I challenge Geo, I pull up the challenge screen, type in I want to challenge Geo, and it goes bang, and it says, here's your rule set, here's your mana cap, here's your 2.5 minutes. Only once I've submitted a team is the challenge sent to Geo.
Okay.
Right. So
but what the
that
smart
way,
streamers do anyway is they just, because you can choose on OBS, you can choose which screen you're sharing. They just show
Yeah.
a different screen while they're picking their team. Yeah. Like
yeah, but I mean,
Holzor has his RIP screen that comes up while he's picking his team. Yeah.
But it's got to be, it's that way it doesn't break his flow, and people can see his process where he goes, should I grab him? No, actually, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to move this from here to here. Right. So it doesn't sort of, it's not a consideration there for the streamers. And I kind of feel like that would be a better way to, and there's always the possibility that, say I go to challenge Geo and I pull up the challenge and then I look at the mana cavern rule set and go, nah, cancel, try again, nah, cancel, try again. But I'd like to see, like, there's a couple of ways around that. One is that you get sent a message that says Matt tried to challenge you but never submitted a team, or have a perpetual ongoing tally between 2 individuals to say here's, and so if I'm willing to wreck my win-loss against Geo, then I just pull up all these challenges and cancel them without submitting a team.
Speaking of which,
basically I'm committing to the challenge when I pull it up.
look at this list.
That's just challenge. Yeah, it's just, it just wasn't your day. Maybe today. It just wasn't your night.
The first win, and it's not you. But look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 challenges I lost to Geo.
Well, you are up against a Puse, so you just have to expect to take, a beating sometimes,
This is how we learn.
Yes. I came close in a couple, but we've lost Matt.
He did. Well, it's the same when I first Luis
back again?
and all that.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
back.
you are. So we all have the ones who can just smudge us in the dirt, be Jangles. Whenever I verse him, it's most likely that I'm going to lose. It's just how it is, it's just how the cookie crumbles.
I know Magic Suelix or Lewis has whipped your butt a few times in challenges also.
More than a few. Okay. let me tell you.
Yeah. I've got to create a friends list or something of everyone that can beat Geo. So we'll just all pile up on him one day.
I'm not impervious, man. I don't have the strongest deck in the known Splinterverse.
No, but you know how to use it.
Well, that's what. Oh, okay, I was going to say something, but no, yeah.
It's that's what she said. Yeah, it was an open invitation here, I guess.
Yeah, well, it is how. I guess it's how you use it, right? It's true. You know,
Mhm.
it's true in many areas in life. You know.
Yeah. So Matt,
So
any
yes, the buying of the credits with GL USD. I think I've got about $70 worth. I think I'll hang on to them though. I don't know. I haven't really engaged with the GLX, but I'm reluctant to just sell airdrops or use them for other projects. Sorry, what was your question, Bob?
I was just going to ask you, like, and what were your takeouts from the town hall?
Yeah, well,
So,
it was essentially that, and also the way they touched on clearing land, the delays, again, I guess rationale for what they're including and what they're not. Yeah, it was. I think it was Weirdbeard pulled up a sheet saying here's all the stuff that we're including, and here's the other stuff that we're hoping for, and just showing how enormous a project it is. Mansa came on and said, what a difficult, and it showed a list of all the bugs that he's found in the last however many days, and it's ultimately, there's a bit of chat about this is not something where we can copy what other people have successfully done because nobody's done it before. So you can't know how long it's going to take because it's never been done before. So if we had somebody else's experience, we could go, well, it took him 3 months, so it should take us 3 months, or we're less even because we can copy off him. But you're really just guessing if you're doing something that nobody else has done before.
I did like your comment. Where was it? Was it with Holozor? When you're saying like, not really into soccer, but I do know that there's 11 players on a team. Whereas the GLX, it's 7 players on a team. Was that you and Holozor,
No,
or
no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
where did I hear that? Oh, or was no, it was Holozor who said that, talking with someone else on his show. Because he was also complaining about the Matildas. For the viewers out there, the Australian women's soccer team have made it to the semi-finals, and people who've never watched a soccer game in their life are now all on the soccer bandwagon, and the government's talking about a public holiday if we win, and but yeah, so
Come on.
Hollister, like everyone else, like just sick of just hearing about it continuously. And he was talking to one of his guests, and they were talking about GLX is going to be, because it's soccer, it's going to be much bigger than Splinterlands. It's going to be way, way bigger than Splinterlands. And Hollows was like, I don't think so. And he says, but it's soccer, it's soccer. And he says, yeah, but on GLX, they only have 7 players a team. Soccer has 11. That's something I do know about soccer. Yeah, it was Hollows. I don't know why I thought you said that. Maybe it's something that you would say, but it was Hollinsworth who said it.
Just got the Adelaide vibe.
The Adelaide vibe. That's what it was. Yeah. And with the GLX, actually, with the rewards, while you bring that up, because you can buy credits with it now. Do your daily rewards reflect your growing SPS, or is it all based on a screenshot from some date back?
No, it's I think it's like hourly. Maybe it gets
Okay.
updated, or it might even be in real time. It's not a
All right.
it's not a
Something
shouldn't be
that's
off an old
screenshot.
snapshot. It should be
right.
yeah. You mean a snapshot? Nah. Snapshots are normally for airdrops, but this is your rewards are based on your current SPS state.
Yeah. To check mine.
Remember, Matt, how a long time ago we were talking about if you were to hold your GLX at that they might reward you in some way? Well, they're actually giving extra credits to or extra GLS. Well, I guess when you convert over to credits, they're giving you extra if you hadn't sold prior. But
Interesting.
the prices drop down so much, I guess it doesn't really matter anyway, right? But it's cool to know. Yeah, it's just good to know that what you said actually did come true. So
Not my first radio.
no,
Point,
no.
0.6 of a cent I think last time we checked this, it was 0.7 of a cent. So yeah, it's still going down. Yeah, I keep forgetting every few days. I go, I should claim my staking, which I'm doing now. So 3.5K I've got of this. So it'd be nice because I haven't sold any. Be nice if it does go somewhere one day.
I think it will. You know, the more time that's on it, yeah, the more time that's spent on the game itself, and you know, I'm sure it could do something eventually. But it's still early days. You can't really know. I reckon.
It's too early to tell.
Mm.
Yeah, so when you get 3.5K for nothing, yeah, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it
Well,
doesn't.
you get it.
Like,
You get it for holding, right? It's not for nothing. It's for holding and having faith in the devs and the community and the project. That's it's not nothing. It's they've entrusted you with something and you've been worthy of that and not just dumped it. So you're getting rewarded, and rightly so.
That's it.
anyone made any purchases or done anything interesting recently?
Just plots, just on my end. I've just bought plots, DEC, some cards, a lot of Jin Renovas. Yeah,
Because you had
and
an
I spoke.
interesting interaction with Crypto Eater when talking of land plots.
Yeah, so I was on the land page and I was like, hey, and I saw this post by someone, someone writ something there, and it was like, if you want time crystals, message me. And I was like, hey, I might be interested. So I was like, I need 10, I want 10K DEC worth of time crystals. And I was like, okay, so that worked out. It was awesome. I think it was from EcoSaint, the Cyber X dev, the one with the FPS shooter. I didn't even know I was even who I was talking to until I looked into his profile. I was like, wait, what's that? Yeah, so that was the first interaction or the first trade, peer-to-peer trade. And then was it a few hours later, uh, I received a message from Crypto Eater. He's like, hey, I can beat that by, I can give you a better deal if you want some time, Chris. I was like, no. I was like, oh, okay, another 10K, the DC worth of time crystals. And I was like, I see you're right next to me in Tract 8 in Region 132 in lands, right? He's like, oh, are you interested in some plus? I was like, I have been wanting to pick up some. Yeah, I wanted to. He's like, yeah, I mean, you shoot me an offer. I was like, all right. So yeah, yeah. So we made this trade. I got 2 plots for under 100. So just yeah, happy with that. I got a
Both had that
Caldera.
building in a box.
Yeah, and now you don't get that right now, right?
Yeah,
So no,
you
I'm
look them up on the
happy, man.
market. There's none with a building in a box.
Yeah, they all snapped up. So I think it got
Yeah.
each plot for like 46, 47 around there, which is yeah, it's good. Can't be
Yeah.
happier. And bought more DEC to accommodate for 10 plots, which is what, like 500K DEC stake, which is a lot for me, but like and and I was talking to Bob the other day, and I calculated how much cards he had to put on land on his 3 plots. He's nearly got more than what I would have across 10 because of like the older cards. Yeah, it's crazy, man, mental. And
Well,
then I
I'm
just
going to
picture
buy
like,
another 2 plots. So I'm going to hit up Crypto Eater. Because
do it.
especially if we can stick with that same region. So I'll have a look at the map. At what you've maybe the next Tuesday that you're over, because that'll be a payday. I'll buy my 2 plots. So we'll work out which 2 to get.
Yeah.
And then I'll hit up Crypto Eater and say, hey, I want these 2. Gio's invited him onto the show as well. So
Nice.
bit of luck, we might have another Aussie Fest on the show.
He's from
some
Melbourne,
point.
apparently. That's what Matt told me. Is he from Melbourne, Matt?
I I'm 80% sure Melbourne, might be 20% Sydney. The East
Okay.
Coast is just the East Coast. To us, it's
Yeah.
all just off to the east somewhere.
Yeah.
But he has come to Adelaide. Hollizer and I had a pool with him for a couple of hours. Lovely dude. Brought his girlfriend. Weird for a crypto bro to have a girlfriend, but here we are. Brave new world.
Says the one who has a family.
Yeah, true. Yeah, a lot of that groundwork was laid before Bitcoin came along,
Yeah.
so I was already.
Yeah.
A family and
Yeah.
2 alts.
Too old.
I don't know what I'm going to do about land. People are going, oh, so the guys with like 10 plots are going, oh, I've got my calculator and I've run the numbers 4 different ways to try and maximize, and I'm just thinking, oh, I got so many plots to try and work out what to do with maximize, and I don't know. I got the last week of August off. Work said I'm a leave liability, so I've got to take some time off before September. So I'll take off the last week in August, and it just happens to be, seems like it's going to be prime time for 1.5. So yeah, fingers crossed the timing matches up.
Was that a
I think it
consideration when
will.
you bought all that land? Like,
No.
how are you going to populate it?
When I bought land, no, my thinking was they're going to keep selling packs, right? There's going to be new editions of packs, but land is a once-off. The type of
Mm.
people that love crypto are the type of people who love the concept of ownership and having something that's theirs entirely, which really dovetails nicely with the concept of land. So I thought I'm just going to go in heavy and strong on this. And then I guess originally I wasn't sure if cards would need to be leveled to be on land. So I kind of thought it wouldn't be difficult to pull together enough cards to sort of service 2,000 plots. I think originally, like at the very start, they talked about assigning cards to plots, but I don't think it was specified that it would be multiple cards as well. So kind of from the very start, I underestimated how much of a card sink it was going to be to actually have land. Now they're saying 5, maybe a Rooney and the like. Whereas back then it was just, well, I'll have I can have 2,000 cards by then, so I'll buy 2,000 plots. But obviously it's sort of spiraled a bit since then, and that now you need all these cards, and you kind of want totems, which I got in the raffle, which was great. But you need all these dark energy crystals and power sources and the like. So logistically, it's going to be interesting to see how I manage all that. With one of the guys said in the town hall something interesting. He said you'll be able to buy grain from your local castle. So I think that might be just from the purchaser's perspective. It might just be you just need to click on the castle in your region, and that's where you buy grain from the game. The 1 deck per, which is an elevated cost that they don't expect. They're basically saying buying it from a player would be far more beneficial, and much lower price. But I think that's what it was Aggie, because he was talking about, somebody said, why isn't the grain market available in the very first immediate launch? And Aggie said, well, you can get it from your time crystals. Matter of fact, I got it now. No, you can. Old school ad, Australian beer ad. Matter of fact, so you can get it. Aggie listed off all the ways. He's like, you could have bought it in the original package. You can buy it from your local castle. You can harvest it yourself, or you can peer-to-peer trade with somebody else. So there's all these different ways. It's not like we're freezing you out of getting grain. So but I just heard that and thought that'd be interesting if the grain market is going through the local castle, what impact that has on castle holders. And if I'm the only person working the plots in my region, then does it really matter what trade goes through my castle? Because it's all just going to be me anyway. And that's where land surfing, I think, will be a big, a much bigger deal. So they did say land surfing is still very much TBD. It's all up in the air. Hasn't
It
been
couldn't come
clarified.
sooner for Matt. It couldn't come
Oh,
sooner for you, hey?
I need it, but by the same token, right?
I need it.
I've got all this land that I'm being given SPS for, right?
Yeah.
As soon as we switch over to you have to work your land, now I'm the guy with none of the cards that he needs to actually work the land. So in that gap between the free SPS airdrop just for having the land and when surfers arrive and start using it on my behalf and kicking me back a percentage, I'm kind of expecting that relative to other big punters in the game, I'm going to have a big haircut on SPS, and I'm not complaining because I've been sitting here with my mouth open for years now. But it's still like when people are going, when land, I'm like, no, another couple of days. Oh, it's been delayed another week. Okay,
It's this
no
whale
biggie.
swimming for a school of shrimp. Just
Plankton. Yeah.
plankton. Yes, yes.
I actually looked at your plots, Bob, and how many cards you would have roughly spare. It was just it's not an exact number. It was more just an estimation based on what I saw was free and not assigned to other accounts. And you do have just enough for 3 if you want to work them above 1,000 PP. And
Yeah,
so
you
if you
looked
were to
at
get,
Boba Fett and Tartaria though, didn't you?
yes, I had
Because
2
I've got two alts at bronze level that have my A's and B's that are level 3 or under, and
You may have more than.
I've got some very high PP
Yeah.
cards on my rental account.
I didn't look. Okay,
Yeah,
it's okay. You're set, buddy. You're
yeah.
good. You're
'Cause
good then.
my gold foil air elemental is like it's got this back in the CP days. It's like 15,000 CP. The gold foil
Crazy
air
high.
elemental. It's like, yeah, crazy high. Like I could just move
But
that card into one of my alt accounts and bang, I'm into the next level. Just moving one card. It's a ridiculous amount of CP.
but
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, as far as assigning cards go, yeah, you're gonna have to do a few changes, I think. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, the only reason I have a silver account and 2 bronze accounts, they're just feeder accounts. Because what
Yeah.
else am I going to do with all my spare cards?
Mm.
I don't have enough of them to level a card on Boba Fett. What, they're just going to sit there doing nothing? Hell no. Create a silver
Mhm.
account. And more spares, more spares. Oh shit. Create a bronze account. Spares, spares, spares. Oh shit, I need another bronze account. So yeah.
And to add on to that, what's even more awesome, because they're not maxed out and they still give like ridiculous PP for the level that where they're at, your staking is going to be way less. So me, I like, because most of my cards are maxed, I need the 10,000 DEC 5 times, which is 50k. It's like, but you don't need that, and you're still making more PP on average, right? It's like it's awesome. It's a good problem to have, you know. And
So
as far as I was just going to say, as far as direction of the plots, where are you guys? I know it's like all speculation, but where are you guys hoping to, like, where's your focus on for, like, is it
Secret
grain?
of
Is it
Victoria.
SPS? Mine's all secret. I'm gonna try and do as much secret as possible because Matt, the other Matt, the Matt, that's where he's putting all his attention to. And if it's good for him, it's probably good for the rest of us. Yeah.
Yeah. I got gypped on the occupied plots. I didn't get any legendary occupied, and they are rarer than castles even.
Yeah, they are.
But yeah, I didn't get any. So I think I got 2 magical legendary. So that's good because
Beautiful.
secret's the go. And look, occupied, yeah, okay, it sucks, but I got plenty of SPS, right? So it's kind of so I'll be definitely secret of Pretoria. That said, grain's going to be a big focus for me because it's not siloed. We've got no maximums at the moment, and it's an easy win, right? Just make it, and then I never have to worry about it doesn't expire, it doesn't vanish or go away. And while I've got this smaller allocation of cards, the more grain I have, the more I can expand into that. Because I'm not looking at using all my plots from the outset. I might not use all my plots ever. Right? It could be 3 years away. Who knows? So I figure any grain that I get is just higher ceiling for me to utilize more plots, and if need be, I can sell it for dark energy crystals and turn that into power supplies and whatever else I need for the additional plots. So yeah, grain is a big focus for me, but obviously those magical plots I'll just work those, and the occupied will. I mean, look, I'm not gonna, if I've got an epic occupied, I'm not gonna leave it empty so I can farm grain on a common plot with the same cards.
Yeah.
But my big focus will be definitely grain at first, and then building to a lot of research fairly quick.
Sweet, sweet. Yeah, grain, well, it's important, right? So yeah, I want to try and be as sustainable as I can, with as many plots assigned to research, but yet still have enough grain to keep things going, yeah? So grain is a must. You need it, you know.
So with land, what's next up from common is epic, isn't it?
Rare.
Rare, yeah. What's the price difference at the moment between commons and rares?
Not much, I don't think. So a common plot's like your 40s, your 50s, some people charge 60s, and a rare, I think you can find them for like, I just want to say like 70 to 90 around there. Or is it 60 to 90? I'm not sure, but it's around there.
Yeah.
I guess it
Well,
depends on the
have a look at
region
the
and
map
the
next
sellers.
time you're over. Yeah.
Yeah. Depends on a lot of things.
All right. So anyone else got anything to throw in there with SPS or cards, or shall we just get into some battling?
We all need more of all of it. Let's get into battling.
Yeah, push and
All
shove.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as I showed you earlier, I have a huge run of losses, so I might start the ball rolling by sending Geo a challenge, see if I can put some green on the left-hand side of my battle history.
Well, you can try.
Yeah, more likely just going to add another red, but let's
Nah,
let's
nah.
find
Look,
out.
there's always in this game, there's always that possibility. That's good.
Yeah, I need a few sacrifices to the RNG gods, I think, before anything like that's going to come along. Okay, so we've got range attacks can be used in first position. We've got trample or stampede, 23 mana, and all the splinters available.
Well, let's try something funky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Not crazy high mana, which is
No.
interesting. Yeah. It's, I've had to rethink. Oh no, why aren't the cards loading?
Noticed last night, we all know Geo's got a level 3 Cora with immunity. Realized last night when we were challenging, he's got a level 5 Katrelba as well. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, who doesn't have
I
a
watched
control?
Katrelba get at 5 snare.
Oh no, it's glitching up on me. I can't choose. Why is it doing that? Stop.
At least I got my team in, so I can take a surrender. That'll give me the green and I'm looking for on the left.
Yep, that's the spirit. Do I have Control at 5? No. Oh yeah, I do. I've got Control at 5.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Wow.
Yeah, I've almost got Gorth at 5.
Okay.
Anytime I see purple, I'm like, oh, is it Gorth? No, it's Gorth. Where's Gorth?
How
My
much fun
last
do we
couple
have?
of epics have been traps, actually. Trap Fallaway, is it?
Yeah.
Which isn't
Is
a
the
bad
death one
card.
for 4 mana? I think. Yeah, Trap Fallaway, 4 mana death. Yeah, he was my first gold gladiator.
Okay.
But
Very handy. Like
I'll just
melee
press
man
play when
or-
I can. Oh, come on. It's full. Like I can't. It's slow. Like nothing's happening. It's blocking. It's like stuck.
surrendered.
Yeah, I
yeah,
surrendered.
you're looking at the wrong box, Matt.
I'm looking at the wrong box.
Boba Fett winner. That's the one.
Yeah.
Right, yeah,
That's
sorry, I
that's
missed
the
that bit.
important one. Yeah.
I was trying to
Yeah.
choose a team, but it was like freezing up on me, and it would take like more than like 6 seconds for it to switch over into it to read it,
Yeah. So
and to select it.
keep clinging to that raft, keep clinging to
You won. Congrats.
it. All right.
You send
So,
one to me, I guess.
is yours working now?
I don't know. It seems to be working, but when I was selecting a team, it was being weird. We'll try quickly once more.
I'll send to Bob. What are you
Yeah, you send the ball.
gold level, Bob, or diamond?
Yeah, send me diamond because
Diamond.
I don't get to because with the SPS staking, I'm playing in gold now. I've got all those cards I spent money on to get them to diamond. So yeah, it's let's have a diamond match.
Let's do it. Sent.
Accepted. 50 mana.
Okay, so yeah, if it Rise of the Commons, so only common and rares. We get Amplify and Noxious Fumes. Okay, so normally I'd go straight to Krallis, but she's legendary.
Oh yeah, no Uriel either. Okay. Hmm.
So many of the immunity cards that are just my go-tos don't have. They're not. I can't pick them.
Yep, all commons.
Yeah, likewise. Immunity seems to be an epic
Epic or legendary trait.
legendary, yeah.
This is not easy. Okay.
Yeah, so I've just checked all of my splinters and I do not have an immunity card that I can play.
Yeah. I don't think I have one either. I've submitted my team, Bob. So.
Oh shit, yeah. I was just because I went through every splinter looking for immunity. I'm running out of time here.
That doesn't restart the timer. Didn't restart it. But if that's what it takes to get the win, that's what we're doing tonight, right? Just surrendering to each other.
Just forfeit.
The
That's
French
literally what I
special.
did.
It's the white flags French special.
Isn't that the Italians? Tank said what, 9 reverse and 1 forward?
I have no clue what that is.
That green bar's filling up, Bob. Don't mean to put the pressure on you, but okay, here we go. Submitted.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just play good Good move. What have we got here? Okay. Ju- I reckon just play. We'll get as many in.
I
What's
like
that?
my chances. I've been having a lot of fun with Yasik and Suicidal Exploding Dwarfs just because he's going to go first, right? I used to love Exploding Dwarf, but often
Yeah.
the speed, somebody else would beat me with speed, and then it's just such a waste. Yasik means I'm basically guaranteed to go first. Not guaranteed, but you know what I'm saying. So then I can do
Mm.
that massive explosive, and then I can arrive with my real tank, and then a reach behind him, and that's where I've gone with the hoping with the whatever his name is, Chimney Wallstop.
I think the cube's gonna win it.
Theo kept using Yasik last night with Crash up front. So like he
Uh-huh.
starts the game with 10 speed.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon Matt's got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Unless,
give it to me.
unless
Just because there's a lot of magic reflect. You've got a lot of weaker magic cards that are gonna suffer from that reflect from the
Yeah. Prismatic
prismatic
energy.
energy. That's it. I use
any
that heaps,
chances that
prismatic energy. I love it.
any chances that the sandworm can take out your cube in 3
It,
turns.
It's
it probably won't.
it's possible with poison, but yeah, I don't know. The cubes there really, yeah. Ultimately, everyone's just kind of defending my Cerberus in the middle there because he's just going to keep healing himself while all of your cards are taking damage from mostly from magic reflect, but also from the fumes,
Yeah.
the obnoxious fumes. I think I've got it, but
Yeah.
I've said that
Especially
before.
there's amplify on the magic reflect as well.
See, sandworm's down already.
Yeah. You didn't even get a shot.
Yeah,
Nah.
and that's why I was going for the magic reflect because it's all about what reflected damage can you do. So that hurt my chimney wall stop as well because the thorns does 3 damage.
Oh yeah,
And
this
then
is a wrap, dude.
yeah, and so like the dwarf dying early, that whole massive damage gives the cube a real head start because there's just crew dying all over the shop, even my own. So that's part of that strategy. There you go.
Yeah. Done deal.
So Gio and I then.
Yeah.
Or should we revert back to? Okay, yeah, all right. I was gonna
I'm on a
say, should
high.
we? Okay, yeah. I should let you roll. I should let you
Yeah,
roll.
that's
You're
why
on
he
the
was
roll.
backstepping, Matt. He saw you on a
No,
roll
I
there.
just
So,
thought maybe we
please,
should.
please let me battle Bob.
I mean, we have unfinished business.
You do, but I mean, if Geo beats me, then we've had 1 win each.
True.
Okay,
Yes.
so we've got 45 mana, Fire and Regret, so ranged gets it all bounced back to them. Amplify and Lost Legendaries. So we do have Amplify again, and all arrows are coming back fast and hard, so I don't think we're going to... I think you'll find we don't really go for arrows.
That's 7.
I've got the Mo thing going on again there.
No, I need to shave it. It's annoying me.
That's
But
about
that's
Matt's finger Mo.
finger mo. Yes.
Yeah.
That one. Okay. I'll
I'm
choose
looking...
something.
Yeah, I'm looking for a card that's not there because it's legendary. Never mind.
Yeah, I've submitted.
I'm lucky I'm pretty. Yep. All right, submitted. 54 seconds left.
Hey, mister. Look at that. That's
Fair, Gio?
yeah. I'm about to. Hold on. You see that?
Yeah.
Cool. Katrava.
Cora versus Katrova.
Yes.
Here's your last guy. So we've both gone slip spawn up the back. I'm pretty
Yeah,
happy
but
with
you've
that.
got last stand. So if Slipspawn does get targeted and killed, your pixie there, or
You know what was just
what's
happening?
what's your second last card there, Matt?
Brownie.
Yeah.
Brownie's an epic 1 mana.
So
Yeah.
Slipspawn having taunt, he's probably going to be your last card.
Is there any blast? No blast.
No.
Yeah, look, I might end up being in trouble here, but I guess we'll have
Or
to.
not, because like because you got a gladiator, man. We both got gladiators. It can go anyway. Katrava,
Yeah.
Katrava's pretty deadly too. Like you
Yeah.
might look at that. Yeah, see, you already got one. That's
So
happening.
there's the bloodlust.
Yeah.
And then Cora's getting the.
Oh yeah,
she's
I reckon you got this for sure.
Yeah. There's another bloodlust. But Sandworm's hitting Cora as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
nah,
Ooh.
it's over.
Yeah.
It's
that was
over.
delicious.
It's over.
That was delicious.
Play it out.
That was
Yeah, the whole idea of this is not to bloodlust and smash as many games
no,
as
no. I
possible.
want to. I
It's
want to
all
get
about
as.
what's
I want to get as many games in as possible. I think that's what it is about. So
It's
don't you
about
reckon?
people learning, team breakdowns, analysis, why we've picked what we've picked,
Oh
and see
yeah,
how things play out.
I know why I lost. Katrava's gonna get on a roll. Okay.
Yeah,
And
so
he
let's
Yeah.
see it. That's
I-
why
you
we're
know,
doing this.
he attacked me
I-
from
I-
behind.
There's a lot that can be done with Sandworm and Katrelba if Slipspawn is taking all the enemy heat. I was worried because your Slipspawn has force field, so that means that my Sandworm's only doing 1 damage.
1 damage, yes, yes.
Yeah, even though he's boosted to like 8 by the time you
But-
consider Brownie's doing Inspire.
Brownie is
Katra-
fire and Katrava. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was dead. That was deadly.
Yep.
That was very deadly. Yeah, that
And another rise of
changes.
the commons. Wow.
Yeah, that changes so much. The course of the whole game. Okay, so we got Fog of War, Rise of the Commons, and melee only. It's pretty restrictive,
Yeah.
you know. This is what we have to do. It's what we have to work with.
Melee only and Fog of War. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you need those you need the dual attack types. Yeah, Krallis with a bit of magic, or your Vigilator with some ranged, or
100%.
because they're just going to win. And then you just put a fast melee up the front that's not going to get hit.
That's a good point.
And then just let your backhand. Those are the
Okay.
ones that I love because I got such a range of cards from
Dual
so many
attacks
editions.
don't work though with when it's a restricted rule set. Like for example, melee only. So like I can't use Cora because she's got magic. So the dual attacks don't work when it's like it's only one particular type of
Yeah,
rule set.
yeah, it's true.
I'm not sure I follow. Like if it's melee only, you can play Quora.
No, you can't. I just checked.
Yeah.
There's no because Cora's not melee only.
No, so melee is a qualifier to say if you have melee, then you can come in.
Yep. Sorry, Matt, you're right. The reason I couldn't play Cora is because Cora's epic.
Yeah.
Rise of the
my bad.
Commons.
Yeah.
So if it was no magic, you couldn't play Quora. even though she's melee, she's both, because no magic and no ranged are restrictive. Whereas melee only is like permissive. As long as you
That
have
makes-
melee, we don't care what else is going on.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, I've
All
chosen.
right, submitted right on 0-0.
What's gonna happen? Oh, what's gonna take place here? You sharing, Bob?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, I've won it.
Pretty confident there. You want to explain why?
Astral Entity, man, or melee. I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna weave. You're not touching me. You're not hitting me. Yeah, you're getting
raised.
nowhere near me.
Yeah.
I've got demoralize. I've got extra shields.
Oh,
It
that's
doesn't
cute.
it doesn't matter.
Oh, you've got
But
demoralize as well. Yeah.
yeah, that deceiver. Yeah, no, you're not going to hit him.
But melee only with fog of war. That's
I
pretty
know.
shite.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have a reach monster as well.
Ah, I should have done some reach. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Yeah. Why didn't I reach?
Well, you
Ooh,
did hit him.
he got his stun
Interesting.
in. Yeah, got his stun in.
Yeah, but the backfire as well.
Right.
It's just going to be backfire central. Every one of your cards is going to fall to backfire.
That was a good good pick, Gio. You really nailed it for the rule set. Whereas I just
Yeah, or melee should sort of always be well, Astral Entity makes a lot of sense for that rule set.
like Matt said, the backfire is what's actually killing all my guys.
Yeah.
Backfire and retaliate.
Yeah,
Deadly.
The Deceiver is such a good card.
I
Yeah,
never use it.
Really is.
I never use it. Damn. I'm gonna have to start doing that, I think. Oh, we don't
Yeah.
need to see that screen.
No, we don't need any of that. You could have you could have skipped it from the beginning.
But that's it. We're here for the viewers. Like,
I'm
so
kidding. I'm
they can
kidding.
learn. Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right.
I'm just.
Matt, you wanna thrash Geo again?
Yeah, isn't it your? It's all right. I'll do that. So,
Send it along, Buster.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Governor. Come on, Governor.
Gov. What are you? Social worker?
Oh,
Okay,
12
so,
mana.
This
What?
these are so hard because it's aggro. Everybody gets aggroed, right? Everyone is enraged, but it's also reverse speed. So as soon as you get hit, you speed up, which slows you down. It just does my head in. So 12 mana, divine shield. So everyone's got a divine shield, and everything's available except death.
One thing I don't like about Enrage is if you got a self-healing card, it heals the Enrage, which
Yeah.
that should be fixed. That
Yeah.
is not right. Being enraged is not a negative buff, it's a positive buff. So healing yourself should not remove the enrage.
Oh,
I think
man.
that's a bug. What was the rule set we had last night that was like completely stupid? The combination. Like melee only and fog of war. We had one even worse than that last night. Remember we were both saying like this is the worst rule set ever? Can you remember what that was? It was two combinations that just really made life difficult.
I can't say I remember. I don't think I remember, Bob. Yeah.
All right, I've submitted. I can't wrap my head around it. The rule set and
I'm confused.
yeah, because it's divine. Everyone holy protection, so everyone's got divine shield. But then
I don't know what to do, man.
yeah, I don't know
I feel
either. I've
stuck.
submitted. It's really it's ugly. It's
I
not.
don't think I've had this before. Or
Yeah, I
maybe.
hate it whenever I get it. Everyone gets enraged, but the slower you go, the faster you are. It's like, well, yeah.
Oh man.
And bloodlust. What do you do with bloodlust? You get faster until you're not hitting anyone anymore.
I don't know. I'm gonna submit. I'm gonna submit. I have no clue what I'm doing, so let's just do it. Let me bring it up to the screen that we all want to see, then I'll share. All right, there. Right. Let me share. That's it. You see that? Is that enough? Is that zoomed up enough?
So I'm not looking. One sec.
Let me know.
I was
I'm
just
going to
going
need
through.
I'm just going to need a string of stuns here.
Yeah.
I do have a press on the Grenadier, which is going to hurt your Bacteria.
Yep.
So that's 6 damage there. If I can throw in some decent stuns with the Dwarven Wizard, assuming I take out your Igor Darkspear, he's got. But there's your Torrent Fiend's
think-
going to go down fairly quick, I think, from Grenadier's Blast.
Yeah, I think you've won it.
Yeah, I think.
you've won it.
Yeah, I think I've won it too.
Yeah.
But you always
All
say
right.
that just to be kind, even when you know you're going to win,
No.
Geo.
No,
No, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out right now. You are, when you know that you're going to flog somebody, you're still like, yeah, no, I think. Although
No.
in that last
Hear me out.
in that last match against Bob, you were
You
like,
have
yeah, I got you,
snipe.
man. You're dead.
You have snipe. I'm
Yeah.
see if it was
I
all
think
focused on
Geo's actually
Bakira,
thrown this. I mean, I don't understand your lineup
No.
at all there, Geo.
no, it's the blast and well, I just thought, I'm gonna try I'm gonna try outlast
Yeah.
my opponent. But I think, yeah, look, the stun and the blast, yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just play because it's really
I
not
don't.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see Igor getting through my ant miners because I love
No.
me some ant miners.
Yeah, and and
He's
you
stunned
stunned.
anyway.
Beautiful. And no one's
So
attacking now.
Yeah, and so Grenadier is going to get tougher as soon as he takes out your Fiend because then
Yeah.
he's going to get +1 to ranged. I probably still should have done this as a with. I should have done Selenia Sky. I always do this. I'm like, I have an idea, but then so I just need to stun
Mm.
Bacteria a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we
okay,
go.
that works. That worked well.
Yeah. So that oppress, man. I don't know how you called that one, but that came in. That really and stun. That was good.
Rule
Cheers.
set that I was trying to think of from last night. I think it was no melee, and then something which was all about melee. And it was a really, really strange one. I wish I could remember what it was. We both looked at it and we were like, what? What on
No melee
earth
and
is this?
thorns. Is it everyone's got thorns?
I can't remember. I
Yeah.
really just
Maybe it
can't
was.
remember.
Send the map.
Yeah.
Someone has to
Oh,
take him
yeah.
down.
Someone's going to take. I think we're out of time, aren't we? We're just about out of time, aren't we,
Yeah,
Bob?
we
We've
are.
got
That's why we
time
need.
for one more.
One
Matt,
more.
we have
Okay.
time for one more, yes.
Okay, let's view. Oh, this should be good. I'm. Okay, so we got reverse speed again, magic reflect, and again lost legendaries. Everything's available except life.
It's not fun. Like what's with this?
How many like lost legendaries or rise of the commons have we had tonight?
Too many.
Too many, yes.
Look, tonight has been anomalous with the battles. Bob beat me without even me submitting a team. I
It's
mean,
the
come
only
on.
win I've had. The only win I've had against you.
It doesn't get much stranger than that. Lost legendaries. Reverse speed. That's a chin scratcher. And magic reflect.
Yeah, just not accidentally speeding up your own team, I think, is such an important part of this.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm submitted. Wish me luck.
All right. I can't say I'm feeling overly confident here. Possibilis.
I had a feeling someone was going to bring that.
Well, he
I
doesn't speed
still,
anything up. He looks scary, but he doesn't speed anything up. And when it's all magic reflect, that's like, well, cool, I'll go melee then.
Wave Brood was such a good choice there.
Thanks, mate.
I think Matt has it.
I think I
Because
have it.
he's got Inspire on 2 cards. And you're attacking the back and he's got Thorns as well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
you've got a couple of
just
high-speed cards there, though, Matt.
Yeah, I was
Oh, and
focusing on.
I've -1 to you as well. Oh
Thanks, mate.
no. Oh no, I've -1 to your speed. Oh damn.
I reckon it's done.
I think it's fine. I
Yeah.
think it's a whitewash. I
Yeah.
think today's show is the Matt show.
Yeah.
The Matt No Loss Clark show.
Yeah, dude, this is
Oh, there goes the Wave Brood.
uh
Right, too late. Too late.
yeah, it's over.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
GG.
So,
Matt,
because that went so quick, we do actually have time for one more. So who's it going to be?
Matt, send me one and we'll do a speed run. A speed just sort of
Speed run. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
I realize that translates into Matt Clark as a fatigue match. Yeah, you know that. Yeah.
let's hope not.
Alright.
I reckon
All
we can
right,
do it.
sent.
Yeah. View accepted. Let's get into it.
So we have
19 mana.
weak magic, no neutrals, stampede, 19 mana, and only water and life. All right.
Water and life.
Both of which are generally high mana splinters.
Well, I have to choose. Or else. We're gonna run out of time. So yeah. I've submitted.
Yep.
I've submitted.
As have I. All right. Good luck, everyone. Let's do this thing.
Oh wow, okay. Yes, here we go. Let me put that closer. I'll share screen. All right. All right. So as you can see,
You've got me. Well done.
nah. Wait. It's
Pause,
not
pause
over.
it for a sec.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. How much time? We got 3 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
You got me, man. There's
Hey.
no. You've just. As I made the team, I was like, "Oh, multi-sneak. I'm really vulnerable here."
Yeah, well, I've just done that.
Yeah.
So as long as he doesn't go multi-sneak, I'll be fine. But you've gone like hardcore multi-sneak, and
Yeah.
there's no one attacking my. Oh, look,
Yeah. Okay.
absolute.
Sea monster tanks just not
Yeah.
getting touched. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I see the writing. The writing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I had to take you down a peg.
I should have turned down that last invite. I just,
He's got poison too, just to make sure.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. There's just too much damage coming out from these guys.
And you can't hit his Pelacor, his Chondra. You haven't hit it once.
No.
All right. So, well done.
Good game,
He
Gio.
just couldn't let you have an all episode, Matt.
No, it's okay.
I mean, it's fair. We've all won one now. Have you won?
I had
won
a
surrender
surrender on a technicality, yeah. All right, so thanks for joining us on 85. We will be back next week with episode 86. If you would like to come on the show and just chill with us, talk stuff, throw a match for me, feel sorry for me, whatever, or just comment on the post if you have some feedback for us, anything you'd like to share, because each week the commenter who generates the most engagement does receive 10% of the post rewards. But yeah, if you're watching what we're doing, you're thinking, hey, this would be fun, come on and just chat and chill with these guys, comment on the post or hit me up on Discord, just Boba Fett. My invites are open. I don't have any sort of like castle doors or moats or anything like that. Just hit me up on Discord and we will see you next week. Thanks for joining us. I'm Boba Fett. Peace out.